holidays are over, and if you're anything like me, you have got a buildup of laundry because of the crazy busyness of the holidays. Our dryer also broke over the holiday season, and so we had a big buildup, and it's just been hard for me to get back on track. So I decided to take you along with me as I do a deep clean and refresh of this space, which is like the command center of our home. So join me today as we deep clean the laundry room for the new year. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kathleen. My husband and I and our 5 children live in an 1870s era farmhouse in rural Kentucky, and we are slowly DIYing it and loving it back to life. I love to share on this channel about our DIY projects, as well as timeless and classic home decor and timeless and classic clothes. And I also love to show about little ways that we can make our everyday lives beautiful. So I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. And today, let's talk about laundry systems. Well, as I mentioned, I have 5 kids, which means there's lots and lots of laundry. And I do have a system that I'd like to share with you. And honestly, most of the time it works really well. But sometimes we get derailed by things like holidays or illness or a broken dryer, which is what happened to us this season. But the system is if everyone with the 4 older kids can fold and put away a basket of laundry every day, then we are good. And what I'll have them do is, so that means we're running, 2 to 4 loads of laundry per day. They're pulling them out of the dryer. You see all these laundry baskets here. I do have these great shelves. We just fold and put directly into people's baskets. Each kid has an assigned basket, and then they can take the baskets up to their rooms and put them away. Now, as you see today, we are way off course, and I find that when we get this off course, mom does need to step in and just impose like a laundry boot camp. So one thing that happened was I have these curtains, in addition to the laundry, my curtains that I have to cover up the shelves, they have fallen off. I had them super glued on there, so I'm trying to figure out a different solution. I have this Velcro strip so I can unvelcro them and wash them, and the glue has just been failing, and they've been falling all over and just making the laundry room even worse. So thinking of a solution, and I did come up with one, so I can't wait to share that with you. It's pretty kind of obvious, but I'm pretty excited about it, and now the curtains are working for us again, so I'll show you that a little bit later. But first order of business is to get this gigantic pile of laundry cut down to size. So on a day like today, what I'll do is just fold, and I'll have my kids run laundry for me. So they're my runners. So I'm just like, here, take this, put it away, take this, put it away, take this, put it away. And it goes surprisingly fast, and it works well just to kind of do a hard reset that way. And then hopefully we can get back to our minimal routine where everyone's just putting away, like a basket of stuff a day, which is totally doable in 10 or 15 minutes. Today, it took us more like 2 or 3 hours. I did get everything done, except that we still have tons of stuff to put away, even though my kids did run and put laundry away yesterday. So you could see everything's in their baskets waiting to be put away, and now I'm just trying to keep up with the daily 2 to 3 loads that we seem to need to do around here in order to keep things running smoothly. I just got this new dryer. It's white. I used to have a stackable washer and dryer, and the dryer just quit working, and they gave us a gift card for a new one with the extended warranty or whatever. So we opted not to do a stackable this time, and because I discovered from having a stackable that since I've got the room in here, I actually prefer to have them side by side. It just works better, and I think that my husband, hopefully, he's thinking of building me like a butcher block tabletop to put over the washer and dryer, or maybe make it a space where I can iron, but it just works better with this long narrow room to have them side by side. I'm glad we tried the stackable thing. It wasn't bad, but since we don't really have to have it, this works better for us. I had to swap them around though because I accidentally ordered a dryer that doesn't have a reversible door. So happy to have that mess out of the way, and now I can focus on putting my curtains back. I have these little curtains that I made out of old long curtains from IKEA, and they're like faux, but they cover up all of this mess under here. We have a ton of storage in here, which is awesome, but I don't like to look at it. So I've got 2 fabric boxes of rags here, and then I keep floor cleaning supplies and my laundry detergent and some laundry baskets on the floor underneath these things. And to cover it all up, I have these beautiful little, well, I think they're beautiful, these little curtains made of this ticking fabric. And I used to have them on these, I do still, they're on these Velcros that, so you can unvelcro them and wash them. But I had to glue the backing strip to the wood, and that worked fine for a couple years, but it just started to fail. And when I tried to re-glue it, it failed even harder. And I wasn't sure what to do until I remembered that I now own a staple gun. And so I decided to staple these strips of Velcro back onto the wood, and it actually worked really. Just love having those curtains there. It just sort of softens the room, and I like that they're ticking it so it's still kind of utility room feeling, but soft, and I don't know, I just love them. And then I also have one around my utility sink over here, which I painted green. The paint is coming off, but I stapled the Velcro back onto the plastic, and that worked great too. So I keep things under the utility sink like buckets and stuff, and I like the curtain there, and I like that I can remove them and throw them in the wash, because they do definitely get dirty just from, this room is in constant use and they take a beating, but it's nice, tough, ticking material. And I also love my laundry basket. This is from Seville Classics, this brand. And it's like a mini version of those sort of industrial laundry hampers. And it is the handiest thing. I love it because we just throw our clothes in there and then I can drag it over to the washer. It's on little wheels. So it works really well for that. And here's how it looks all finished up. So I feel like my sanity is returning as I'm cleaning up the laundry room. But now it's time to do some deep cleaning and organizing. I also think of this room as my housekeeper's closet. I keep my cleaning supplies in here. I keep the vacuum in here, floor buffer, all kinds of things. So I'm going to show you all my organization systems, hopefully give you some ideas for how you can keep your cleaning supplies corralled but it's time to deep clean. So I'll just talk you through it while I am deep cleaning and dusting. Up here I keep all kinds of things that I don't want within reach of children, like insecticide and medicine for the cats, like flea medicine. And I also keep in this white thing, I keep all of the supplies I use to make my own DIY cleaning supplies. I've been making my own household disinfectant and glass cleaner for many years now. I use the Clean Mama's recipes. She is great. I'm really happy with their strength and power, and I also really love how they smell, and I love how they don't make me cough when I was cleaning the bathroom. I used to use Fabuloso, and when I sprayed it, I would always cough, and I just thought, this is not good. So I started using these natural products. They're extra empty bottles for mixing up supplies, few odds and ends of tools. And it's pretty well organized the way I want it to be, but everything just needed to be wiped down and dusted and cleaned. Over on this side of my housekeeper's closet, I have these hooks that I got at Hobby Lobby for their industrial look. And I keep brooms here. I hang up brooms. I hang up a light vacuum, an extension cord, mops. Everything gets hung up. And then I have these little shelves where I keep my cleaning caddies so I can just grab them. I've got one for dusting. I've got one full of microfiber cloths. I've got one for glasses. We keep them separate. The glasses cleaner and special glass cloths, because me and some of my kids also use them to clean our glasses every day, so they need to be handy. This is my dusting caddy, so I keep 2 long dusters in there and some wood polish things. And then down below I've got my laundry detergent and stain sticks and sprays and little delicate mesh bags to put delicates in when I wash them. So everything is handy. I've got the ingredients for my DIY laundry detergent up high there too, as well as some bleach. So all that stuff is, out of reach of any small children. I do make my own laundry detergent, and I keep it in a 5-gallon bucket, and then I just periodically pour some into one of those big mason jars, and then from there I put it into the machine. So I just had to dust all this off. My husband made me these shelves years ago and they are working great. And I really love having all of the mops and brooms hanging up too. I just tied a little piece of rope through the handle on each one so that they hang nicely. And it makes a big difference not to have them all jumbled up. But hanging up, it's so much easier to get at everything. I took some time too to wash down the washer and dryer, just wipe them down gently with a cloth. Finally, I vacuumed the rug and the wooden floor, and my laundry room deep clean refresh was pretty much complete. On a normal day in the routine, I can just pull a load out of the dryer like this, and then I just stand here and I put things directly in people's baskets. This person didn't bring their basket back down, so I'm just setting it directly on the shelf. So other little hiccups like that, but more or less it works really well, especially just taking things straight out of the dryer and organizing them right away is really the key. And I don't always get to do it, but most of the time I do. With this new setup, I've got a place for my ironing board finally next to the dryer. I never really had a good place for that before, so I'm happy to put that there. I still don't really have a place to iron in the laundry room, so I usually drag it out into another room, but we'll see. Maybe we can get that fixed up as well. And then I have this drying rack from IKEA, and now in the back in the corner here, I discovered that I have space to keep it set up permanently, which is awesome because there's always one or two things that out of an average laundry load that I don't want to put in the dryer, and then I end up putting this thing in the dining room, and I don't really like that. I'd rather have it all contained in the laundry room. Ideally, I'd love to get one of those neat that I can't remember the name of them, but like they hang from the ceiling, and you see them a lot in English houses, and they put things up there to dry. You can like pull it down, push your wash on it, and then it like retracts back up towards the ceiling. Well, we've got tons of ceiling space in here, so that's something I'm definitely going to be looking into, is trying to get one of those in here for the new year. But I do have this nice space here, so I can hang up like the tights and little delicate things, and I'm really excited about that. Before, the way the room was organized, there wasn't a space for that, but that was just because of the it's funny, like it was because of the stacked washer and dryer, which doesn't really make sense, but it just meant I had less flat surfaces, and so anyway, it's working really well now. It feels so good to have this organized and ready for us in this new year. I almost feel like I have a brand new housekeeper's closet. It's like, if you find yourself in a similar predicament, remember, one load of laundry washed, dried, folded, and put away every day will pretty much take care of it. Even if you have a large family, it'll keep you sane. I hope you got some inspiration from this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care. Bye for now.